Okay, so I'm late here. I woke up late. That was completely my fault. But we are here. That's what counts, I guess. I do like V triple E here for break of its 5-minute high. We know this one's choppy from last week. I'm gonna take a long here at 73. And we're gonna go for the break of this high here. It should be 95. Basically, we're gonna go for the break of 9. So low finish there. I don't know what happened. It's weird. So this one last week we know it has some random spikes selling there at 73 if I can exit. Trying to exit this trade. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get filled. Yep, and there's a drop on me right there. I try to get out at 73 once I'd seen that massive sell. I didn't want to hit the bid though. Seems like there's a wall at 59. Nah, I'm gonna have to take this loss. That kind of sucks. I don't want to sell so low though, but I guess I don't really have a choice. I'm trying to get rid of it here, but oh my gosh, just throw it already. So I don't want to hit the bid. It's just I think I'm gonna have to. I don't have a choice. Trying to get rid of it at 45. Trying to sell in the ask here. I'm just gonna hit the bid. So still at the very bottom there. It's probably gonna pop. Yep. So now I look like a huge idiot selling all the way down here. That was a 40-cent loser there. Basically, I'm down 150 something dollars, I'm sure. So that's just so annoying. That's so annoying. Oh, that just pissed me off so bad right now. Couldn't get filled anywhere on the ask. I was just hoping to get filled on the ask. That was a bad trade. That was a terrible trade. TXMD, this is another one I had on watch, but it's pulling back way too much below VWAP. This keeps hitting the scans, but the float is so high. Man, that just really pissed me off, actually. I'm in there at 44 with 500 shares. We're going to look for the break of this last 1 minute high through 50 and a potential push through 54. So taking a little larger share size, I'm a little more confident in this position here. Just need the break of 45 there and we should be good, but it's having a hard time even breaking anything at all. 43 now. Looks like it's stacked against me here. Stopping out. So I don't want to revenge trade this stock, but I'm gonna have to call it on this one, I think, already. MEGL's hitting the scans actually. We can keep this one on watch. So we get a 2 candle pullback here. That was a stupid trade. I don't know why I took that. 82. Selling there. That was a stupid trade. I completely chased that. See if I can get another 1 minute here. Well, okay. We gotta think. What are we doing here? Touch of 11. I'll take a dip entry. In there at 11:04, looking for a bounce. It's 13. I don't think I'm gonna get this bounce. I think it's gonna flush on me. There's a break of 11. Adding there at 85. Well, wasn't filled. Yeah, no. Back to 11. Not quite. Now it's... man. Today's actually a really trash day. Can I sell here at 86? Did I get rid of it already? What happened? Got rid of it there at 90, so that's already another 15-cent loss there, 500 shares, all the way back up to 11.10. I might have just sold like an idiot right here, because now it's back to 11.15. Jesus, man. Going back to VRDN, the one I should have been watching, I'm sure. VEE, I mean. Okay, I guess I wasn't. I guess it's a good thing I wasn't watching it here. So never mind. TXMD. Man, today's really annoying. One, because I woke up late, and I guess that's why I'm not thinking so clear. I'm so sleepy. I woke up at 6. I remember waking up so early, and then I don't know what happened. I guess I just fell back asleep, and then I don't know. Okay, let's see. It looks like we're holding here. I'm probably gonna take a long. I don't want to take it at 85, but I'll take it at 76. Take it right there at 76, and I'm gonna look for this back over 11. There's 90. Adding right there at 96 for the break of 11 if I can. So there's a break of 11. Selling at 11.08, I guess. I knew I should have held a little longer. So, damn. I knew I should have held a little longer too. That sucks. See, I don't want to see a massive rejection here though. Broke its high, not by much, and I don't want to see a rejection with it. I could buy the dip towards 11. Okay, 5 seconds to the next 1 minute open. See this drop lower in the 20s? Did I just miss my entry? It looks like I just missed my entry. Double top there. I get a dip. 45. Nope. This break of its last high. I want to buy a dip here, but so I'm gonna wait for this one. I can see it back towards 11 here. Should have taken it there at 11:07, but I'm still gonna wait it out. It's 11:01. I should have taken it at 01. Damn. Alright, let's see what this wants to do. If we can get a bigger pullback here. Support would be 1080, so it could buy 1080. Eighteen 11:06 now, 01:95. Oh my god. So try to take it at 90, but wasn't filled there at all. Getting long here at 11:06, looking for the break of its last 1 minute high over 11:20. Not breaking fast enough at all, selling there for a loss. Should have sold for a loss a long time ago, if I'm being honest, at 11:03. I'll try to get long there again, 11:02. I'm having such a hard time getting filled in this stupid stock. All of a sudden I'm filled. I didn't even want to get filled. What's going on? So filled at 11:02, I guess. I wasn't expecting to get filled there. We'll look for an ad here on this next 1 minute. Adding there at 14. Looking for the break of this next 1 minute high. It's 25. Break 25. 28. Selling there at 30. A nice ad there. Should have held a little longer because we're probably going to break through this high. High of this candle is 49. It's 37 now, 38. So I should have definitely held longer. Sold it at what, 11:30. Trying to be more mindful of the positions I'm taking. 49 is the high. We can actually see a break of 49 on both the 10 and 5 minute. We'll see what it wants to do. I don't want it to break out here. I might get in on this next 1 minute, but I think if I do, I'm gonna take smaller share size. So let's see. It's gonna be a quick scalp. Long here for the break of 49. Not breaking, so selling there for a loss. Yeah, 6-cent loss, 300 shares. It's okay. False break. I don't know if we're gonna get this 5 and 10 minute high break. VRDN. Let's check out what's going on with this one. Because this was on watch. TRQs. Another one sitting in the scans. BCLI. Also in the scans. VEE. This one's sold off. This one's trash. I should have known on the daily too. I didn't check the daily. I didn't check anything. I just jumped right in. So that's my fault. My analysis just wasn't there. But at the same time, like, again, I'm just so tired. I woke up so late, so it's completely my fault today why I'm doing so bad on my trades. Now that I'm kind of waking up, I mean, I'm kind of making decent moves, stopping out right, and actually focusing on my trades, but it's not that easy. SCLA is in the scans. I don't even know why this is touching my scans. Jesus. MEGL. I really want to go for this 5-minute high break, but this MACD is really coming to a close here. So where can I take a starter? 1080 if it holds. If not, it would have to be here at 1110. $10.80 is the area I probably would want to take it. It's gonna have to bounce off 1080. Like, it's gonna have to. If it doesn't, then I'm screwed. Look at that. What a bounce there. 1130. Nah, I just waited for too long for a pullback. We're gonna see it break here probably. Can I get it in the 20s anywhere? Nope, should have taken it at the 30 there. See, I'm ready to size up here if I do take it. If I can get a dip to the 20s, that'd be cool with me. Well, try to get long there at 20, wasn't filled at 20. Now it's a 15-cent spread. Long there at 24, we'll take it. Looking for the next 1-minute high to break through 49. Where am I filled at? 24. Oh, let's see. This is going to flush on me. It's not breaking. I'm selling break even. It's having a hard time breaking 25. It's probably going to spike on me here. So it's completely flat trade there. Let's see what this next 5-minute wants to do. 10 minutes still looking good for a long, but the way this is finally like sideways consolidating, we could just average in here. We could just keep averaging, but it's so hard. It's hard to decide what I want to do. So I could buy this dip. 1110 is holding. But depending on how this 1 minute finishes, high this 1 minute is 29. Taking along at 18 there. No, that was a mistake on my part. Complete mistake. Long there. Adding. I'm in at where? 1118, added at 11. So my average is like 1109. See if we can get the break back above. Trying to average in on this one for the break of its last high through 1140, but this isn't finishing high. I'm not liking how this is looking. Nope, back down below 11. Nah. That's a big loss. That's because it canceled it right at 92. I didn't mean to sell at 92 either. I meant to sell at 11, have it ordered at 11, but that was a stupid trade. So that, if I wasn't green, then that definitely put me red. 1109, sold for like over a $200 loss right there. So I'm definitely red on the day. And that's pulling back way too much. It sucks that this one's not easy to borrow. Because if it was easy to borrow, I would have a lot different of a perspective on it, I think. especially on this pullback. Knowing how low it came on this last 1 minute, I should have sold. Like, I should have just got rid of it, but I don't know why I was hoping for a bounce. I mean, I guess it's because I was hoping for it, but clearly that's not a strategy. But I'm blaming this loss, or this bad of a day. I'm honestly blaming this on myself and waking up so late. So I know it's just completely my fault there. I've had good days where I'm like super sleepy and then I do win, whatever. But today is just completely my fault. Like, I should be green on this stock. There's no way. See how much I'm down, actually. I'm curious. So it's damn. If it wasn't for that last trade here, I would definitely be up today. Or break even at least. V triple E. Oh my god, that one just screwed me so bad. That trade just ruined it. Like, ruined the day for sure. That was such a stupid trade, man. So we'll take a starter here. I want to see if it can get it back in the 80s. 81. I didn't get to take a starter there actually, but we'll wait, because now it's finishing kind of low. It looks like it wants to pop on its 5 minute, 10 minute. I'm not gonna bother. 10 minute looks like trash. I'm not gonna bother. I'm hoping for too much if I take a starter there. I might take a starter at VWAP though. VWAP for a bounce. So let's see, it's kind of flagging here. First bear flag. See, its next 5 and 10 minutes should open here. It does look like it's curling on the 1 minute, but I'm not gonna give it that benefit of the doubt yet. I'm gonna wait it out, and I'm gonna wait till it hits VWAP before I take an entry. It looks nice here. It looks like it's gonna curl through 11 again, but I want to see that 5 and 10 minute break. We can see that 5 and 10 minute low break. I don't really care where it breaks as long as it breaks. I want to see it touch VWAP at least, but I also don't really want to see it touch. Because if it breaks, then I'm screwed. Low here, 68. So let's see. Broke its high. Can it break its low again? 68. I'll take a start at the low. 73. We break through 70 and into the 60s. Not quite. Need to give it a little more time probably. Could just double bottom at 68 and then just take off. So this 1 minute's finishing low here. Can we get that drop? Break through 70, break a 68. It's the target here. And we'll take a long. No, not quite. Still flat here. This should have broken already, but there's 73. More selling going through. There's 70. 68. 60. I'll take a starter there. So I'm actually in really high. Damn. I don't even know where I'm in at. Check 70. So I'm in really high. I'm gonna add on this break of the low here. If it breaks through 70 though, I could hold for a rip through 80. It's having a hard time breaking higher here for sure. Break through 70. Nope, seller stacked there at 70. So okay, let's add at the bottom here. $10.50. There's okay. Can we get the break of 50 here? Break of 50. I'll add. I want a quick break and then add. There it is. There's a break. I add it there. Now my average is 47. So 47.70. But this needs to break above. This can't keep selling like this. If not, I'm totally screwed. Nah, it's gonna hold below. That sucks. This needs to pop here. Pop above 50, but nah, it's done. I'm stopping out. So that's a big loss. So I should have known because this was a flag here. Really, this was a flag, and I did call it out earlier. I should have known. So get this little trend here, broke its trend. So it broke lower, and then it's finally breaking down. Look at that, now it's popping up here. Man, I hope I don't look like an idiot on this trade. If it pops all the way back up to 1080, that's gonna piss me off so bad. So I had the flag there. I added at the bottom of the flag, like when it broke through, and then next thing you know, it continues lower. I know it's probably gonna break lower. I'm like, okay, that's fine with me. I add at VWAP here, and all the way back up to 1080. So I do look like an idiot. Man, tough stock. And the spreads are not helping either. The choppiness and the spreads are just not helping. Take a start here at 64. Probably in really high if I'm being honest. But better than not taking one at all, I guess. 74. Can we get the break through 1080 again? Back down to 70. High of this candle is what? 93? See if we can get a rip through 93. Add in there at 74. That's crazy. Every time I add, it seems like almost every single time I add, it's just nope, like I'm screwed. So I don't even know where my average is at now. I know I'm down for sure. Gonna get another 1 minute pullback here. Break of 50. I'm out. 65. Can we get a push through 70 once more and a push to 79, 80? 67. Can we get a break of 67 through 70? 70. I think my average is 70. Break of 70 here. So I have a terrible average right now. I gotta look at what's going on with the stock at the moment. See what exactly am I thinking? Why am I still holding this trade? I want to go for its 5-minute high break. The 69. Can we get the break into 70 here? Having a hard time. Next 1 minute does open pretty high. Unless it's a last minute flush. So no, it opened pretty high. If it doesn't break it here, we're screwed. 70, 73. Needs to break into the 80s. Target would be 93. And if it does break 93, I might as well go for the break of 11 if I'm being honest. 84. Selling there at 85 because of massive seller there at 87. So target was 93 and I said I might as well go for break of 11. Next thing you know, it breaks. I did sell there because I didn't think we were going to break through that 87 level quick enough. Judging by how this one was working, like pulling back and everything the way it was. So that's why I just decided to get rid of it. Let's see, I could add here for the break back above 11. Probably should have got in there at 92. I could wait for its next 5-minute high. Wait for some sideways consolidation here. Retest its 5-minute high. We're coming up to resistance here at 11.10 just about. So I want to get in on a dip entry. I don't want to get in this high yet. If this finishes high though, I'm going to get in. Let's see. I want to see a dip. Low open somewhat. I'm going to keep waiting it out. I want to see the break of its low. Pull back at least. It's 90. There's 90. Get the break at 90. It's having such a hard time breaking 90 though. Next 1 minute just open. I'm taking a long at 95, I guess. I don't want to miss this trade through 11. High of this candle is what? 1107. So it's 98. Can we get 99? C11. Break of 11. So nope. Back to 98. I was waiting for that pullback. My average is 95. I mean, it's still holding 90. It did break lower, but it's still holding the 90s. It just have a terrible average now, 95. Breakthrough 11 is what I'm looking for. Back to 95, finishing high here. Can we get that scalp through 11? 1107 is the high to look for. And then 1125 could be a target. Nah, this needs to show straight to the high side. It's not. There it is. 1104. Can we break 1107? Ladder green. It's 24. Wow. Okay, I'm trying to get rid of it there. Trying to get rid of it at 20. Not selling there. Not getting rid of it here either, it seems. It's on an 18 maybe. There it is. So I tried to cancel last minute. That was a good trade right there. So pull back here, basically a flag, took an entry practically at the perfect spot. I was a little nervous because if it did flush on me, then it had room all the way to 1060. And look at that drop. So there's the drop all the way back down to 1068. Basically what I just said it had the potential to drop to. Dang. That's a nasty drop. False break. Glad I sold it. Glad I got rid of it. Was a flag here. Somewhat recognized it. That's why I didn't want to buy in so early here because I didn't think it had that strength to just rip. But flagging, bought it at the bottom, and then held it, I guess, on a random spike to 24. I did say my target would be like around 25 though, so I kind of sold where I wanted to, but it wasn't exactly where I got filled. Tried to sell at 24, I think, wasn't filled, so I kept canceling, sending out another order, canceling, sending another order. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I did bring my stuff back to green, I guess, on this stock. So red to green to red to green. VEEE just completely killed it though. This one's straight up trash. I don't even know why I took that position. I could have sold for a small profit on it too, but I didn't. Web R GBBK. I don't know why this is on my scans at all. EPOW. Now my charts are messed up. That's weird. VRDN. VRDN, massive spike there. See, I do like this one here for the scalp of its 5-minute high, but it's finishing kind of low, and the 5-minute is going to open here pretty low. So I might have to wait for a 5-minute pullback before we see that 10-minute high break. Only reason I like it, I would have taken an entry there at 23.80 was because of the way I was holding. I was actually going to draw a line of support here. That would have been one of the best trades today. If I would have just taken that, I should have taken it instead of talking about it. I was going to draw this line of support here because I was like, it's still holding, and it looks kind of strong. I mean, it looked kind of weak on the 5-minute, and that's what had me second guess, but I should have just taken it because I could feel the pressure of the buying side looking at the level 2 and the ask, or the time and sells. And it seemed like this was going to be a long, but I wasn't for sure. And one, it's also out of my price range, so I would have to take 300 shares. That still would have been an amazing trade, though, if I took it at the open. Open here, let's just say 23.80, high of 24.30, so that's a 50-cent trade. That's 150 bucks right there. That would have put me green today if I took that. Broke its 10-minute high there and everything. Look at that. That trade would have worked out perfectly. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't take that. So nice move there. Check out MEGL, see what this one's doing. That's flagging again. This could be a longer setup though, ABCD. So A, B, C, and then we gotta wait for this last one. Because this could be a huge move actually. I didn't even realize that. it's trading in this tight little range here. See what it wants to do. Oh my god. I could take the gamble and buy off the line of support on this trend that I'm seeing here, which would be like right here, literally 70. Could take it at the low of this candle. Low here is 63. Nah, I shouldn't take it because the 5-minute MACD looks like it wants to break lower anyways. I won't take it. That's too much of a risk. VEEE popping up here. Should I even bother with this stock? Could just be a pullback if I'm being honest. Hard to say though because of this long sideways consolidation and a final rip here. But for me to be interested, it'd have to break back above like 860 or something. 850 at least. Like now it's just way too low. I don't know if I really trust it at all. VRDN, see if this one's pulled back any. Not quite. Has somewhat of a small pullback here, but we could wait around and see if its next 10 minutes can break its last high here. Then a target, I don't even know where my target would be. Target would be the high of these, 22. Oh, 25.19, that would be the next target. So I could go long here, but it is kind of flagging, so I'm kind of nervous to take a long if I do. Only reason I will take a long is because of its last 5-minute high and 10-minute. So high here is 24.40. That would be the target if it can finish high. If this finishes low, if it breaks this low, actually, that would be better. If it broke the low and then popped up, so somewhat of a low break there. 85 double bottom, 85 by 85. Not quite the break I was looking for. But if this can finish high, then I will probably take an entry here. 300 shares for the break through 24.40 again. The low finish. Break of, can we see the break of 86? Kind of choppy. If it breaks 86 though, it can definitely break its 5 and 10-minute low. Low 23.65 on the 10-minute. So there's 40 now. So yeah, good thing I didn't enter there. And like I said, it was flagging, so good thing I didn't take an entry. I stopped myself short there. See, well, let's see if this can pop all the way back up here. I'll definitely take a long. 80. Back down to 40. It's too spready, 20-cent spread. I don't like that at all. So here's an inside candle. If this can finish inside, I mean, that'd be pretty strong too. I wouldn't want to see it break its high. But if this finishes inside, I'll definitely take a starter. And my target would be the 10-minute high at 24.40. So far, it's holding really well on the inside. See if I can get a better entry on the ask here. We'll take a starter at 84, I guess. I was hoping it would pull back a little more on the ask, but it doesn't look like it's gonna give it to me. I'll take a start at 84. Now on this one I can't add, because realistically I wouldn't be adding into this. So there's 93, 2440 would be the target. See, can we break into the 90s again? Pretty big dip there. I don't like that. 62. I don't like that at all. No green coming through. Break of 50. There's a break of 50. Can we get a pop here at all? Whoosh. No pop, no nothing. 62, but 78. 78. Are we gonna break into the 80s? I'd really want to see this come back. Wow, look at that quick low open there. That happened in the last second. Could get rid of it at 75. Try to at least, but for now it's still sideways consolidating a bit. Get another 2 minutes for its next 5-minute open. Minute 30 actually. I don't want to see it break this low. I want to see it pop here, but I don't know if I'm going to get that. Seller's just stacking at 70. 73. Can we get a break of 74? 76. I do want to see this come all the way back up to 24 though. I mean, if this can come anywhere close to the 80s, like high 80s, 90s, then this would look great for breakthrough 24. But it needs to break through 76, pop to 80, even for a second, and I think that'll get enough buyers in. The next one I'm gonna just open there. Can we get the break of 76 into the 80s? 72. Kind of flagging here, so sideways consolidation and a break would mean that's it for me. Doesn't look like we're gonna have any support here at all. Back down to the 50s. I should just get rid of it. Next 5-minute open here. This needs to rip. I'm asking for too much, I think. I don't even know where I'm filled, if I'm being honest. I'm filled at 84, so I could just stop out here at 70 for a small loss. Getting filled is going to be a problem, though. I've waited too long. Yeah, I waited way too long. There's a drop to 40. So no, I was wrong in this trade completely. And I'm just letting this one run way too long. So really I should have got rid of it. I tried to get rid of it at 70, but no, I'm letting this run way too long. In at 84, I don't want to stop out with the 6-cent loss, but then again, you get that break of 25, I'm even more screwed. I should have seen it on its 5 and 10 minute MACD as well, which I didn't look at. So that's a tough one. Let's try to sell it at 40 if I can. Take another $150 loss. Another unnecessary loss, I should say. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get that 40. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get the 40 break, or exit at least. Looks like I'm screwed here. Meanwhile, MEGL is taking off on me. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get this exit here. It's what it's looking like. Cancel, try to sell at 37, see if I can get a quick exit, and I'll swap back to MEGL here. I'm super screwed on this stock. Volume's not there. I just hit the bid there. Screw it. And that's so funny because as soon as I hit it, oh my god. As soon as I hit it, back to 50, right? That's so stupid, man. It's whatever. I'm done with it. And meanwhile, you got MEGL here. Look at this massive, massive move that I completely missed. All because I was wasting my stupid time on VRDN here. Stock completely out of my range. Completely choppy. You know, it wasn't worth the watch. Because look at, I'm down 175 on that one now. And I missed this massive, massive rip on MEGL. That's such a huge move, and I completely look like an idiot now. So my focus today is just not there. I'm not focusing on the right stocks. I'm not paying attention really. Like I said, I'm blaming myself entirely. It's my fault today. I have to wait for a pullback on this one. I can't just take an entry up here. See, a pullback to 12 might be a starter. So I missed my entry there. Pull back to 12 perfectly, and I just, that sucks. Bro, that sucks. I completely missed my entry there. That actually sucks. Gotta take a breather. I gotta realize, hey, this is gonna be a really risky trade here because I'm buying in so high if I take this entry. There's a break of 70 already. So if I take this entry, I gotta understand, hey, this is pretty high risk because it's so extended already. This is gonna have to be the scalp of my life here if I do decide to take this. Back down to 50. Hold in there. So in at 58. Well, I'm selling there. So small loser there. Now I'm definitely red on the stock. Long there at 48. Nope. Stopping out at 38. Getting our pullback here. Again, 2 sloppy trades already on the stock. Like I said, I gotta understand. I'm catching the back end of this entire ride here. There's FOMO City right now. Long there at 41. Looking for the break above 50. Adding there at 65. Looking for the breakthrough 70. Push through 13 if we can. So the break at 13 is back to 80. It's 90. Break at 13 and see. Selling there 86. Well, man, dude, as soon as I sell it, it just rips like so last minute on me. Where did I end up selling? 86, yeah. I was looking for the break at 13. Not the best exits. But I mean, it didn't break after all, so I guess it can't be so mad. So look at that. My commission is just insane. 177. So we got the 5-minute high break. We got the 10-minute high break. Now we're averaging here 1250 is support. The problem is it already broke its highs, and now it's like, do you have room to break 13? If anything, that's the new target, is a break at 13. There's 90 again. 1250 was support. I could have bought that actually, but it's so extended. I think a break at 13 means just a false break. If it breaks 13 on this one and keeps ripping, then that's our new support line, I guess. So there's 1310. It's gonna hold. There's gonna be a false break. So no, it's back above 13. So, whoosh. Let's see. High risk up here. Really high risk. All the way back down to 1260. Let's double check on VRDN. Maybe I can come back on this one. So VRDN, I like it here. It's the next 1 minute for the break at 24. So I was looking for it earlier, but I didn't get it. So we'll keep an eye on VRDN here. Spreads are kind of big. I want to buy in the 80s if I can. See if we can revenge trade this one. Make my loss back. So spready. Meanwhile, let's go back to MEGL. This one's kind of done, I feel. I feel like it's pulled back a little too much there. I'm gonna take a starter. I might as well just take a starter, right? Because I'm never gonna get that perfect pullback on this one. So a break of this high is what I would really want to go for. It's a cup formation somewhat, and this is kind of the handles. So break of this high, 24.13 would be the target. And then I'd really want to see it come back to 24.40. But I think I might have to do it on its next 10-minute. So there's a break of that high, 24.20. Should I still hear at 24.19? It's the question. Should I hold it till 24.40? Back down to 90. 24.07, so false break. Man, that's like a stupid stock. That's so funny, dude. False break. I don't know how I could have even told or seen that false break, if I'm being honest. Still like it's 5 minute if it can finish high, but 5 minute open, it's not opening on the 5 minute. There it is. So should have got rid of it for the break at 24 there. Damn, dude, that sucks. No, it just looks stupid. That's what I get, I guess, for trying to revenge trade this one. I was asking for a little too much. Asking for way too much, trying to get in on this one. I don't even know where I'm in at. I'm in at 96, so I could stop out here for this loss, but we have a big bid there at 70. I do want to see this back above, if I'm being honest. Like, I want to see this back above. There's 86 on the ask for second. Breaking lower, though. Finish low there. Break is 86. Maybe we could see it pop to 90. No, it's breaking its low on 70. I'm stopping out with the small, well, big loss, I guess. So, that pisses me off so bad. I was actually really green on that. About 15 cents probably. 20 cents. And then a random spike to 90, so it's just so choppy. 40-cent spread there. It's just, the stock is not fun. It's flagging here in a way. It's kind of forming a triangle, so I can still take another entry and decide, whether I want to get in on this trade or not. But with the 30-cent spread the way it is, it's just straight up stupid. If I just take another trade on it, that's just stupid. So let's see. We have MEGL here. Flagging. Low flag. Break bit's low here. Possible entry at 1240, but the way it exit or stopped there, Jesus, I can't even talk. Let's see if I take another entry here. Try to take a starter there, it wasn't filled. 13. Man, that sucks. I wasn't filled at all right there. What a rip. Look at that. I wasn't filled at all right there. I tried to get in at 70. Damn. What an entry that would have been. That sucks. Buy a dip, maybe. Nope, wasn't getting a dip entry there, I guess. I want to take it closer to 13. Again, it's so extended. I gotta be careful up here. Drop to 26 there, not much of a pop. Back to 30. We're gonna get back in the teens. 21. We are in the teens on the bid, not on the ask though. 1 minute low. Gotta be careful, MACD's coming to a close here. Gotta be real careful. This is a long I really want to take. Break at 13 maybe. 13 is support, so I could take an entry around 13, so I want to buy there, but if it breaks 13, I'm screwed. There's 70. I could buy that dip, but I'm risking it not popping. See if we can pop back above 13 here significantly, because this 5-minute candle, I'd really like to see it finish high. For its 10-minute, it looked really good as well, but no, it's finishing really low. We need this back above 13 for sure before it closes. Show some strength up here at least. I know it showed a lot of strength, but no. Red doji. It'd have to sideways consolidate here. Like, it'd have to hold these levels. It can't break lower. If it keeps breaking lower, that's kind of it. This one's done. Man, I can't believe I wasn't filled on this move here. That sucks. It's seen it and everything. See, I like how it's still holding here. I could take a long for the break of this high through 98 if it keeps holding. I don't like its low open there, so I won't take a starter. Probably should, but 1 minute MACD's crossing here. More sideways consolidation would be pretty good. So I should have taken a starter there like I had said, but 1320 is resistance. We gotta be careful there. There's a push higher, so wow, 1280 would have been a really good entry if I would have just taken that 40 cents already. Can I buy a dip here? Well, I tried to buy it. I didn't really. I just looked at the time. Like, I just looked at the time, and then I'd seen that it broke, and I was like, no way. Like, that the next 1 minute just opened, so I missed my entry there completely. 16, 15. Do I want to take it in the teens, or do I want it to pull back a little more? I feel like I should wait for it to pull back a little more here. Taking there at 13. 1301 is where I'm in at. See if this can finish high. Break at 13, I'm screwed. There's 15. We get this back above 19 into the 20s. I'm in at 1301. A lot of buying going through, but 1310's a wall. So there's 12. 16 back to 20 now. Cool. Adding there at 20 for the break of its last high. Just last high. I'm gonna go for the 5-minute high actually of 58. So let's see if we can get this break of this last 1-minute high here. Needs to push through 17 for sure. 17 again on the ask, but the bid's showing 13. I don't like how low it's coming. Should just stop out here because I think it's gonna be a false break. We'll see. Can we see the teens again on the ask? 11's 18 again. We get the break of 20 though. It's 22, 25, 26 for a second. Getting it rid of there at 25. I'm gonna cancel actually. Well, that's why I wanted to cancel. I had just seen that. Oh well, guess I was filled. Hesitation, man. All this little hesitation. And that just cost me. Look at that. That literally just cost me right there. Because I canceled it last second too. I canceled it right away and nope, didn't even matter. See, so my average is basically 1310. Sold at 25, so about $150 there. That could have been such a massive trade here. That would have been such a massive trade. Man, that sucks, dude. Again, my target was the high of this candle, so 58, that was the target. I should have realized what was going on here, but it was just having such a hard time struggling. I was like, I might as well take it at 25, and I didn't look. I wasn't aware of the next 1 minute opening so quick or so soon, and that's completely on me. So lost on that trade bad right there. That could have been something huge. That would have been a really huge trade actually. Man. So what a wild Monday it is. This is a you know, I woke up late. I'm green, I'm red, I'm green, I'm red, and two stocks just completely killed me. VEEE and VRDN just completely destroyed my account here. Primarily, like I said, because one, I didn't sell here when I should have, but just holding these losers, like I'm holding these losers so long, and it's just, it doesn't make any sense why I'm still holding. It makes zero sense. But for some reason, I keep holding, and I'm just not letting them go. And literally two trades like that put me down over $400. Two simple trades, and really, I'd be up today. I'd be green today. Significantly too if it wasn't for these two stupid trades, but you know, too bad I guess. What a move here though. I can't believe I sold that quick. I would have got rid of it up here anyway, but I can't believe I sold that. Sloppy trades on my end today, just a lot of hesitation here. Man, now I'm just watching this break 14 without me. My target wasn't 14, my target was 58 high, but still, this massive rip here. Sideways consolidation, perfect consolidation, and a massive curl all the way to 1440 now. so extended. I mean, I would want to short it up here in the 40s, but it's so strong. I don't really know. I don't know if I would. I think I'd have to wait for the next 5 or 10 minute open to want to short this stock. I'd want the 5 or 10 minute to break its high against a big resistance area, maybe like 15, based on how it's ripping here all the way up to 15. I'd probably wait for the next 5-10 minute, like I said, and then short it. That all the way to 15 here. I could chase it if I'm being honest. Could chase it up here and gamble on the break of 15 to its halt level. 15.19 is the halt level. That all the way back down to 50 on the ask or on the bid though. Crazy, man. This stock is insane. So I could take it at 1440 here on a dip. There's a break. I'm not gonna trade it this high. It's too much of a risk for me at this point. I have to wait. But I wonder why this one's ripping so much though. Let me look up the news. I don't know why this is taking off. Go for a quick high scalp here of 60 or if its last 1 minute high, could go for it. Should have bought it at 1501 there for the break of this last 1 minute high. 41. This 5 minute doesn't look so bad here for the break. 5 and 10 minute break of that high. Could have bought the dip again there. I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention. Back to 15 on the bid, not on the ask though. Should have taken it at 08 maybe. Keep waiting, then I'm screwed, but gotta be careful here. It's really high. Risky to get long up here for sure. Needs to break back above 15. We need that pop back above 15, and that's a for sure solid break of its last high, 1540. But it needs to get back above 15 here. It's having a real hard time breaking above the 80 level though. So now here's a drop again, another drop here. Support would be 1440. So massive, massive climb here. There's 90. There's 95. You can see it back above 15. Big sell at 15. Not that big though. So false break. 1440 support. Goodbye 1440. Gotta be careful, MACD on the 1 minute starting to come to a close. Break at 60. Break at 50 now, let's see it. There's 92. Can we get the break at 15? There's 15. There's a break at 15. Can we hold? False break again. Showing a little weakness at this point. We get long here for the break of 15 once more. A massive rip, but the MACD's coming to a close, so I'm expecting a false break again. 1506. 1520 for a second. Did I just miss my entry? It looks like I did. 1540 is the high here. All the way back down to 90 there. False break. Double top there. So good thing I didn't trust it there. I mean, I would have been green on it regardless. I should have taken it. But gonna get long here for the break of 40 this time. Done there actually. So got rid of it there after seeing a massive seller there. Damn. Massive seller stacked at 30 for a second. I don't even know where I got in. 17 sold at 29. So that was a quick scalp. I was really looking for the break of 1540, but once I'd seen that massive sell there, I was like, yikes, that's not gonna work out. So now I'm only down $5 on the day. Jesus. I'd be up a pretty significant amount too. Look at my fees. I've taken over 20 trades on MEGL, I guess. That's so stupid though. Small share size cost me these losses here. Both both of these trades I was only using 300 shares. This one I've been using big size the entire time. MEGL has just been 500 shares, adding into my positions even. A strategy I'm not used to, and it's sometimes worked out in my favor. But wow, I don't know. I don't know what happened with those small losses there. Can't understand why I'm holding so long in my trades. So triple top here on MEGL. If it does break its high, it needs to do it significantly. I think this would have to finish around 1520. So we can get in for a quick 1540 scalp. MACD's finally crossing here on the 1 minute though. It's still sideways consolidating technically. It's finishing really low though, which I don't like. So let's see if we get the break of this low here. Give me just a second. I need to shut down my screen share real quick. But I don't want to because it's about to make a move here. So let's see. We get in here for this next 1 minute quick scout. Get in there at 16. Looking for the break of this last 1540 high. So in really high actually, 16, 23. Need the break at 23 for sure. Next 1 minute's opening here. It's 30, 35. We get the break on this next 1 minute high. 37, selling it there at 36 actually. We'll just sell it there. So it's another triple top practically. Barely broke to 36, sold at 36. And there's a massive rip through 61. 36 and the high was 38, so damn. So I sold too quick, but at the same time, it was initially like a false break there and I wasn't really confident in the trade. I got the break I was looking for, which was on this 5 minutes. So, I mean, I got it, but I didn't sell for that break. Hit 36 and I just sold right there at 36 and look at that massive rip here. So I had a really good entry too and I just sold too quick. I didn't realize the potential it had to break through. I thought it was going to be a false break if I'm being honest. A nice break there. Back to 16. Or now at 16, not back to it. 16 and now I'm green on the day. Crazy. So up almost $1,000 on the stock. Like in unrealized profit. I'm up 500 on it. See, like all these moves are happening when I'm at work. Like I just went from major red to green. It's been back to back to back to back to back, but I'm making something of it, you know, with the stock. Taking a lot of trades. Look at my commissions, 250. That's eating away such a large amount of profit. It's insane. $250 in commissions. That's half my profit here on this stock. So I'm not letting my winners run though. That's the problem. I'm not letting them run at all. I'm getting the scalps that I'm looking for, so really I'm going for 15-cent scalps. Like that's usually my target, 15 cents. I'm getting 20 here, I'm getting a good amount here, you know, I'm getting 15-20 cents usually on this one. But I mean, look at the potential I'm missing out on. Sold way too early here, and then it spikes all the way to 16. Now we're breaking through 16, it's all the way at this high. So we have our first leg up, consolidation, second leg up, consolidation. This is the third leg up. Target would have to be like 17, I think, but whether it can actually hold and break towards 17, I don't know. It seems like it's losing its steam kind of, but I mean, this one I thought that I don't know how many times already, and it's just been proving me wrong every time. So 1660 now, false break, back down, 1620. 16 now, that could be it. This could be it because it just broke its 5 and 10 minute high. And now they're both red so far. Like that could just be it for the stock. It's hard to say, but I don't think it would be a bad place to short, honestly. It needs to hold below 16 to be a good short though. Okay. So we could get in again for the break of 1650. I really feel like at this point I'm pushing my luck though, because it's so extended. I don't wanna just give back and risk on a massive flush back to 15. It has room for a drop to 15, so we got the break there. So I could have taken my long actually. I should have. That's 1630, 1640, but look at that rip all the way to 1680 now. 1690, 17, we're gonna see it. Break at 17 maybe. 17, massive seller stack there. Be a tough one to break if we do. 99. So, wow, what an entry this would have been down here at 1640. There's a break of 17, 32. So I missed another one here. So it did reach my target of 17, like as I mentioned back here. My target would have been about 17, because I think with the flags, you usually go off the length of the last one. You just stack them up. So up here, we would be meeting resistance sometime soon. I don't really know where though. $17.80. Wow, this is insane. This is just getting pushed up so fast. This stock today is insane, man. That's so crazy. Hot level moved up, I guess. I don't see it here. It was 1781, I think. And now here's a false break, almost to 18. Break of 17. See if we get the break of 17. There's the break, so massive false break here. That's a huge false break. But I mean, this is to be expected though. With a massive move, how it's making, it's expected. So now we have an actual doji. The next 5 minute is gonna open here. Let's see if we break down to 16. This could be it. There's 1630 for a second. Pop back up here. If you're in short, you want to see it hold and keep breaking lower. You don't want to see it pop up here. Unless it pops up, holds below 17, and then it continues, like if it flags here and then starts trending lower. Could be the start of its downtrend, actually. 5 minutes ending in somewhat of a doji, but like I said, if you're in short, you don't want to see it end up green. You want to make sure that it's holding these lows here. But it's popping up to 98 and coming back up to 17 again. Not looking super hot to the downside, but we'll see. The stock's so strong. So now it's back above 17. I could have taken a start at 17. I'd be up pretty good right now. Well, not anymore, but so now this could be the start of its downtrend. False break of 17, couldn't hold, and now we're back down below 17. So now it's holding these lows, and the 1 minute MACD is starting to cross here. It's starting to flag on its 1 minute, so we're kind of seeing this flag formation, but it would need to choose a side practically. Which at this point, I mean, I'm not gonna be surprised if it's to the downside. If it keeps holding and holding, then this could still be a long trade. Break of this low, 61. So there's a break lower. Now we need to make sure that it holds 1680 and continues breaking down here. 10 minutes gonna end in a doji is what it looks like. We'll see. Okay, so now we're having that final flag here. Having a flag before it breaks lower through 16, I think. It's come down too much at this point. And now the 10 minutes ending in a doji, I think this one's kind of done. So it needs to hold below 16. Still holding 16 somewhat, but we need to see this break into the 80s and then even lower. Let's see what this does. There's 80, there's 60, so perfect. Getting that break lower, target would be 50, break of 50. Break of 50, my target at this point would be 15. I can get that break of 50, and my next target would be 15. Whether this has the potential to get halted going down, I doubt it. But I mean, we do have a lot of downwards pressure at this point. So there's 1530. 15 would be the target. Maybe even a break of 15. If not, we'll sell close. I'm not in. I'm just like a paper trade. I don't want to take this because it's not easy to borrow. So it's just mentally, I would be in at 16 and then my target would be 15. But again, I would have taken it a long time ago, closer up to 17. I'm not at that high, like I said, at 17 or close to 18. That's where I would have taken it. But to really, really confirm, I would have taken it back here on this drop here. So close to 17, and I would be holding throughout this consolidation here. There's a break to 15 now. When we actually break through 15, there's 09. There's a break, and that's where I'd probably sell my position. So that would have been over a $2 move there, 17 to the break of 15. That would have been a whole $2. If I have 500 shares, sheesh. But again, it's so weird. I can more or less tell when it's done back here. Like this, I kind of knew once it had the spike, it was kind of gone. Obviously, I had to confirm with this, massive pop here. It could have just kept ripping. And I have to wait for this formation here. Caught it, and this would have been my entry around 1680, let's just say, all the way down to whatever the low of this was, 1488. So I mean, I could have held that whole way. I would have been comfortable. I would have been fine, I think. But for some reason, I can't do the same with these long positions. I can't do the same, and I need to find out what's going on there. Why I can't hold these positions long? Like it's so weird. I just freak out. I go for my small scalps, and then I just don't think it has the potential to actually make these rips. And next thing you know, it's proving me wrong the whole time. Like every little, I'm looking at the level 2 and I see like, okay, it's like at 1530, and then oh, it's at 1490, and then and I just freak out because of the massive spreads, and then the drops, the quickness of the stock has me, spooked. So I end up losing massive opportunity, massive potential moves here. That really sucks. But that's definitely something I need to work on, is hesitation. So nice. There's a break of 15 back down, lowered through the 14 level. So perfect doji on the 10 minute. That was an incredible doji on the 10 minute. Kind of obvious on 5 minute as well. Somewhat of a small triangle here on the 5 minute if you want to count that as one. And this is still going to touch a VWAP. I mean, we could potentially see this down at VWAP. Whether we get the break below VWAP, I have no idea, but it is breaking below this support line here. So far, it's kind of holding, but if we break below that support line, we definitely have room all the way back down to about 1320. But again, I would really count at the top, so around closer to VWAP here, 1360, 1350. Just because that's where VWAP's at, so that's one level support, and then we also have the top of all these candles here, so another level support. So that's what I would really be going for. If I was still short on it, I guess, for the 5 minute, because the next 5 minute it's gonna open here. We could potentially see it come that low, but then again, if it comes that low within this same 10-minute candle, I mean, the next 10-minute candle will open, and it could just straight up bounce, or it could just break lower, and then we could see it break down to 12 and then possibly back to 10. But that's gonna be a real, like, that's gonna be a real push there if we do see that. Hard to say. But I think that's a wrap for me. It's 11:15. I'm supposed to work today, but I decided to stay way past what I'm supposed to. And I don't know, slow day. I want to get more time in the market, so why not? We'll go ahead and watch this. I think I want to do a recap on this one. Straight up, the two stupid trades I took today was on VEE and VRDN. Like, these are just, oh man, look at VRDN now, Jesus. So I missed the opportunity to get back above 24 back here, and then back here as well. But now we broke to 24, and then look at that. Disgusting stock. 70-cent spread all the way back through 25, whatever, all the way down to 24. What a trash stock. So this one was just a huge mistake trying to trade. Not worth it. I'm surprised this isn't even getting halted in either direction. That's just a massive drop. It's insane. So not worth it. That stock's not worth it. Two back-to-back losers on that one, with small share size too. Keep that in mind. A good thing it's not 1,000 shares that I was taking or something, because that would have been even worse. VEEE. I mean, this one just, I mean, I guess I had an idea up here. It wasn't such a bad trade, but I just didn't sell, and that was the mistake I've made in VEEE, was that I didn't sell. Same with VRDN. I didn't sell when I should have. So MEGL, this one is back and forth. Tough stock, but I mean, overall, I'm up 500 on it. If it wasn't for the other two, I mean, I'd be up pretty significantly. I wouldn't even care about my commission. But even then, my commission, like I said, imagine if I really was up 500, I'd only be up 200 because of all the commission. Oh, actually, no, I'm lying. I would be up 500. Right? Sorry, I need to do the math here. This is about $400 of losers here, which I'm assuming is including the fees. Yeah. So, okay, I'm just totally stupid. Okay, so I would be up $500 today. if I didn't take these trades. So that sucks. That would have been a really good day in the actual live account, but you know, doesn't seem to matter because I have all these fees stacked against me, but also it's two stupid trades of not having the discipline to sell my trades for losers right away. I should have just got rid of both of them. But that's definitely something we need to work on. And I think, like I said, I'm gonna go back and review this entire thing probably this weekend. I could probably review it this weekend and show you guys exactly what I'm doing when it comes to review. Actually, I can't this weekend. I'm out of town all week, so I'll figure out a way to do it. I'll figure out a way to go over these trades. We might go over it next week, actually. It depends, but I'll let you all know, and I'll show you more or less what I do when it comes to these reviews that I'm doing on the back end. Like I'm not recording them or anything, but I'm doing practice trades. This does look like a head and shoulders formation here. Actually, that looks like a perfect head and shoulders if it breaks lower here. So we could see this back to 12. Sheesh, that's gonna be a crazy formation if it actually does it. Kind of excited if it actually does. I want to stick around a little longer just to see. But that does look like a head and shoulders formation here. It's a shoulder, here's the head, here's the other shoulder. So no, it's not a head and shoulders. So nice. This one's popping up again. So we're getting that 5-minute pullback. 2 candle pullback here on the 5-minute. Can we get this 5-minute high break though? Double top there so far. 1605 by 1604. The way the 10-minute finish doesn't look so bad either. But I'm not gonna trade it. I think I'm done. Honestly, I think it's a wrap today. But I already said I'm done. So I just want to record it for more data or more stuff to analyze. Just looking at the stock and seeing what moves it's making, seeing if there's any trends that I can recognize, if there's anything that I'm missing out on that I can go back and review. 5-minute does look like it's coming to a close in the MACD, but if it keeps holding and it's showing some strength, then this can possibly go back to its highs here. But I'm alright. I think it's enough data today, probably on this huge massive run that I missed. So we can wrap it up here, I think. I just want to see if this is gonna get back above 16. See a push through 16 again, a massive rip, then maybe I can stick around, record a little longer. It has to break above 16, hold above 16 though. There's a break lower 65. Can we get a push through 50? I mean, if we get a false break to the downside here. There's the 50. Back up in the 60s. Towards the 80s now. Could get long there at 71. Go for the break of 16. So if I was long at 71, I'd probably stop out. it didn't break fast enough how I wanted it to, so I would have got rid of it. There's the break. So false break to the high side, and now we're breaking lower. So it did ruin the head and shoulders formation. Now it's just, it was a little wonky back here, but that's all right. So back to 15. And break a 15 even lower. I mean, if it can break this low here of 14, what, 70? If you can break 14.7, I mean, this is solid to the downside. Based on its next 5-minute candle, 10-minute candle formation, solid to the downside. But if it pops to 16 again, then this is definitely a long. Like, I can definitely see it going long if it pops to 16 again. But okay, so that's the end of the stream. An hour and 50 minutes. Jesus. I will definitely see you all tomorrow. I'm gonna try, but I don't know if I'm gonna record actually. I think this whole week, since I'll be out of town, I'm leaving today actually. I think since I'll be out of town, I might not record. I think I'm just gonna practice trading, and then if anything, we can go back review MEGL. It's like a recap on Monday or something, or maybe I can try and record something this weekend. But I'm not gonna have any of my equipment, just my laptop. So whether I'm gonna record or not, it's kind of hard to say. I'll see what I can do. But for now, oh man, I'll take actually what I could do is possibly record, maybe not go live. Just record my trade and then upload those. I'll just upload them as regular things. So I'll download like OBS on my laptop or something, and then we can go ahead and do that instead of streaming, because I'm not gonna have my audio equipment or anything like that. So I wouldn't want to ruin the video with audio and stuff. So I'll just probably put quick timestamps on it showing like where I'm in, where I'm out, whatever, and then call it a wrap. So we'll see. But if anything, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anyways, if I do upload it, I'll just be in the market for sure. So I'll give you all the recap regardless. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow.